Now that we're here, this will be your last duel. Exactly! We'll bury you 6 feet under. Hey everyone, it's CurlyHairedHero, and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! 7 Trials to Glory. So we're in the survival tournament, survival match they call it, even though it's a tournament, but whatever the case may be. It's a tournament in the Mystic Lands, the Shadow Realms, the Dark section, whatever the hell you want to call it. Wherein I am essentially taking on all of the duelists that you find in this area, which are usually just like rare hunters and stuff like that. So you got Strings, Arcana, Lumis and Umbra, etc, etc. And we're going to try and beat them, but our life points are going to stay the same throughout all of it. However, as you may have noticed, it did say round 1. When I first started this duel, this would technically be round 2. Basically what I'm doing is I'm just going to try and go through this tournament and just get whatever character it is that I haven't faced yet, and then eventually we'll get to the final round. But we're actually playing a very interesting deck here. We're playing a last turn OTK. So how this works is, let me just attack over this defense position monster and lower our life points a little more. Ooh, Mirror Force, interesting. Alright, let's go into the main phase 2 here and take a look at this card in our hand. I think we have 2 copies. No, that's Turn's Tribute. Okay, so we've got Last Turn here. This card can only be activated during your opponent's turn when your life points are 1,000 or less. Select one monster on your side of the field and send all of the cards on the field and in their respective owners' hands to the respective graveyards. You must, your opponent must special summon one monster. One monster from his or her deck in face-up attack position and attack your selected monster. Any battle damage from this battle is treated as 0. The player whose monster remains alone on the field at the end of the phase, or the end phase, of this turn wins the duel. Any other case results in a draw. So, it specifically says special summon, which means when you combo it with Zhaogen, the Spiritualist. Aside from his effect to destroy all special summon monsters on the field, in addition to this, as long as this card remains face up on the field, no monsters can be special summoned. Which means, if I select this when I do last turn, my opponent can't special summon anything. Which means my monster is the only monster left alone on the field, which means I automatically win. So basically, I've built a deck to somewhat turbo into that, but I mean, all I really need is those 2 cards, and then I just need to find a way to reduce my life points as low as possible to be able to bring out the summoning condition, or the activation condition, I should say. So we got an extra copy last turn, let's get rid of that. Let's smack down this Torrential Tribute, although I don't know if I'll end up using it, because again, I want to lower my life points. And we're just going to end our turn. Just got a bunch of random cards, and stuff like Dark Elf and stuff like that to lower my life points, and stuff like good old Cyberstein here, who I can just fucking slap down here, activate his effect really quickly to lower my life points a hell of a ton. And then we're gonna go ahead and summon ourselves the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon in attack mode here. And then, let's see, we've got that and that. I don't really want to activate that. I kind of want to activate this just to get rid of this so I don't take battle damage. But, alright, since I've already summoned, let's go ahead and go to that. Yeah, let's go to battle. There's a good chance I'm going to run into a Mirror Force here. That's kind of okay. Oh, Magic Cylinder. Well, shit. That's worse than Mirror Force, actually. Alright, so let's go ahead and try that again. We've got the Cyberstein right off the cuff, which is nice, but now we've got to, I guess, keep in mind that they've got the Magic Cylinder, which is kind of obnoxious. The reason I have the Cyberstein is just to make it easy for me to lower my life points. So let's go ahead and activate his effect here again. Go ahead and summon Blue Eyes Ultimate. Whoops, I mean, it doesn't really matter what I summon. But summon Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon here. Now let's go ahead and activate this Graceful Charity. So I can draw some cards. Perfect, that's what I needed. So let's get rid of this Gemini Elf and this extra Cyber Sign, because I'm not going to be able to use it. We're going to set this Ring of Destruction, as well as this Mirror Force, and then we're going to activate this Swords Revealing Light. I'll flip up a Masked Sorcerer. Hey, at least they've got somewhat their theme intact here. A lot of these opponents, ooh, Regeki. That's actually perfectly fine. A lot of these opponents here don't even use the cards that they are supposed to actually use, which is kind of obnoxious. But Mask of Brutality, that's interesting. Okay. We'll only give him a little extra life points. I could have used Ring of Destruction on that. So we're gonna go ahead and summon this, and then, let's go ahead and thin out our deck a little bit here. Get this, fire off this Rhoda. I forgot to put in Sangans and Witches of the Black Forest, actually, but let's see if we can use, Pot of Greed and stuff like that in order to get us what we need. We just need a copy of the Spiritualist. Nope. I'm going to get Reinforcement in the Army. Worst case scenario, if I lose this time around, I'll just end up adding those two cards. I just threw in Rhoda and Warriors because I figured that'd be an easy way to like mail through my deck and get what I needed, but don't know if that was really a good idea at the end of it. Opponent's just gonna end up beating themselves at this rate. We're gonna get another Mirror Force here, which is okay. Not really too much that I can do about that. I want to use this Ring of Destruction on myself. We're gonna set another card there. Ooh, we're gonna flip up their own Ring of Destruction to just do what I wanted them to do. Alright. Let's go ahead and draw. Swords Revealing Light. Let's go ahead and activate this copy of Swords again. Flip up all of his monsters here. We've got a Grand Tiki Elder, Mask of Darkness, Magician of Faith. Thankfully, the effect did not activate. So we're going to go ahead and end our turn here. Really need to get into... Ooh, he's actually going to destroy Mask of Brutality. Okay. Kind of makes sense. There we go. That's the card. So here's the annoying thing about this card. Oh, I don't have last turn either. Oh, shit. I forgot. I was thinking of the previous duel where I had last turn. Alright, so we're going to summon... Marauding Captain here. And then we're going to special summon ourselves Marauding Captain here. Try and block out some attacks here. The most annoying things about last turn is that I need to make sure I use the activation, which is this, or the timing, because then otherwise I can't activate the card. Because this game, I've given a lot of shit, but realistically, the fact that it has the timing mechanic is kind of them trying to fix one of the major problems that Yu-Gi-Oh has, at least Yu-Gi-Oh video games have, where you constantly have to, check for cards that can be activated, because unfortunately Yu-Gi-Oh is very reactionary, so things can kind of happen at any point in time, and they have so many like phases and stuff like that things can occur in. So that's why in a lot of the earlier video games, they just had to do the constant check for like, hey, do you want to activate a card? Do you want to activate this card? This card is activatable. You want to activate it? You have to do that like every single second, because they really don't have any other way to like, let you appropriately activate a card other than stopping time to ask you, hey, do you want to activate this card? So that's why I kind of understand why in this game they have the timing mechanic where the cards, mainly trap cards, will only activate when you set an activation timer for them to activate. So you can set it to ask you during the main phase or whatever it be, right? Let's get rid of this, and let's get rid of this. But it also, if you don't know that, like kind of off the top of your head, or if you're kind of playing it like I am, kind of just going through it really quickly, it makes it kind of difficult to, know that off the top of your dome like that, and know, for example, that's how it works, and then you just walk in, fucking try to activate your trap cards, and then everything goes to shit. So we got Jugen here. We're gonna end our turn here. And as soon as the draw phase starts, we're going to go ahead and activate Last Turn. It's going to ask me to select a monster, which is going to be Jugan, the Spiritualist. He's going to then block out my opponent from doing anything, as everything goes to the graveyard. They're going to select Mass Beast, but they can't summon it. So they're actually going to just end up losing. I wanted to use this deck specifically against Lumis and Umbra, because they do have, you know, the Mass Beast, and it does have a lot of attack. But at the end of it, they're not going to be able to do jack shit if they can't bring it out. But in general, this might be the last time I do these kinds of decks. I might just end up doing like a Yada lock for like the rest of these and just Yada locking everyone else. And then I'm gonna have like maybe two. Well, no, I think next I'll do like, I'll see if I can do Go Control, because I don't think we have Thousand Ivy's Strength. So I don't think I can do some Metamorphosis shenanigans. If I can, I'll do it. If I can't, then I'm just going to do Yada Lock. And then at the end of it, we're going to take on 2 more duelists after this tournament. And for one of them, I'm going to try and build a crazy broken fusion deck, because I like fusion cards. And then for the other one, I'm going to try and use my actual Chaos deck that I had in real life. But I only attacked because you told me to. And look what happened. It's the last time I listen to you, you stupid squirt. Watch your mouth, you giant geek! There we go. Lumis and Umbra are gonna get their asses handed to them, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care of yourself.